rise and shout. It's time for What's Trending. Touchdown! Hopefully more of those tomorrow on the farm in Palo Alto as the Cougars take on Stanford in the regular season finale in football. Stanford 3-8, BYU 6-5. So, Dave, what do you want to see from BYU in the game tomorrow?
Off the field, I want to see more BYU fans than Stanford fans. I think that's a given.
Oh, it's just going to happen.
We talked to the alumni director down there over Northern California, and he thinks it's going to happen. And tickets are reasonable because Stanford can't sell any tickets. So look for that. That's one thing I'm going to look for. Then down on the field, I want to see a complete game. I want to see a Boise State performance, which then gives us a Boise State, Utah Tech, which is an FCS school, and this is what you get, and then Stanford. So you've put in four-quarter performances together, and I think you throw out the FCS game just because of that matchup. But that's what I'm looking for. 4 quarters. And now you haven't played well enough all season to take one off. You know, it's like they should be glad to have the game, glad that it's 4 quarters, glad that it's at night, glad that it's on TV, just to show their stuff. That's what I think.
It'd be nice because, yes, there's only one game where BYU has won by 3 scores versus an FBS team, and that was South Florida. Ever since then, it's been teams that have won 6+ up to this point. This has not been last year where BYU had 4 FBS opponents that were below 500. Top to bottom, we didn't think this would be the case, but this was a tougher schedule than last year in that regard. There weren't as many top-heavy teams like last year where BYU actually defeated 2 final AP-ranked top 25 teams. You just don't like it. Utah, you love it, but Utah State, you got to tip the cap last year. They were a top 25 team when the season ended. But Stanford stinks, so it almost... but BYU hasn't been the greatest either. I don't think BYU stinks, but Stanford's terrible. They score 21 a game. They haven't in the last 6, by the way. They rush for 112 a game. I thought Stanford was this rushing offense. They've really struggled.
Historically, they have.
Historically, they have. Toby Gerhardt and Christian McCaffrey aren't walking through that door. They have had major injuries at the running back position to the point where they're playing Mitch Lieber, a safety. They're just decimated. Like, imagine if BYU lost for a single game. They didn't have anybody, no Chris Brooks, no Lopini, no Hinckley, and no Miles. Oh, wait a minute. BYU's gone through that too, it feels like. But at least one of those guys has been available in a game. Imagine not having all 3. They are bottom 25 in all these categories. 10th worst in sacks allowed, 2nd most fumbles lost in the country. There's an opportunity here to go and win convincingly. But at this point, I don't need a convincing win. I just need a win. BYU is, and I said this earlier in the week, BYU's begging for us to believe them in how they play. And we go, no, they're better than this. BYU is what they've been doing, okay? Which is the defense is not as good as we thought. They're banged up quite a bit. They can't run the ball effectively on offense. Therefore, they're not as explosive at times or even moving the chains. Yes, sometimes you can chuck it to Keanu Hill against Wyoming and Utah Tech, and it's going to work. But this isn't the same group that played Baylor. It's a very injured and less confident group. But I hope they realize that they can get to 8 wins still. Of course they do. And that they can finish on a high note with a win over a quality program like Stanford. They're not a quality team at the moment. But if you can win this game, finish the regular season 7-5, give yourself a chance for 8, beat Stanford, get that P5 win. I'm feeling good about that opportunity. That's an NFL quarterback across the line of scrimmage in Tanner McKee. And as you pointed out, and we talked about this week too, is it's kind of cool that there's 2 return missionaries in this game. I'm not sure we've ever had that in the history of college football, perhaps.
Not 2 kids who went out for 2 years that are going toe-to-toe.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I'll take a win in any way. Does it need to be complete? Not for me. I just want to win because I would love to see BYU, despite all these injuries and issues, get to 8 somehow, and we go, at one point, BYU was 4-5, and we were feeling pretty bad about this.
There's a lot of similarities between these two, and you've pointed out a bunch of them. One thing that jumps off the page to me is Saturday night will be Stanford's 10th straight game. They had their bye after week 3. BYU knows what it's like to go 10 straight games. You get hurt, you don't have time to get better. So at least BYU's coming off a bye, and then Utah Tech, and the BYU's more fresh coming into this game. But these 2 teams have combined for 10 running backs this season. All right, that's 3-8. This is 6-5.
Yep.
Show me another team in the country. Show me two that are playing this weekend that have gone through 10 running backs that have anything optimistic going for them at all. For Stanford, it's senior day, so there's something to play for. And BYU's playing for a variety of reasons. One that they still believe they're better than what they perform, so they're still they're still chasing that ghost. They're already going to the postseason. And I believe most of America still thinks Stanford is good, because they don't pay any attention to them. They're out here on the West Coast.
Notre Dame somehow.
They beat Notre Dame. They play late at night, and no one follows them. Yeah. And their own fans don't go to games. So when you hear the name Stanford,
there's a certain amount of respect.
Yeah, and so there's still that BYU can go get, as opposed to you beat UNLV. Well, you should beat UNLV. You beat Stanford. Wow, Stanford's good. No, they're not. They're 3-8. Well, I didn't know that. I saw them beat Notre Dame. So there's that. I'm excited to see Jaron Hall go down. And, last year, Thanksgiving week, they went and put on a show at USC. Algier had a big game.
That was an important game against a team that was sub 500.
Yeah. So now here they march into Stanford, same weekend. Hall needs a good game. Puka wants a good game. Chris Brooks, who played for Cal against Stanford's back in the other big game now. He wasn't in the big game. Now he's in the other big game. And now he's healthy, and he ran hard against Utah Tech. But I didn't care about the yards. He ran hard.
He changed the game.
What I was interested in.
He changed the game for BYU last week. When it was weird and it was one score, there was a physicality there that was needed. I think there are going to be a lot of NFL scouts watching this game, because you have two guys who could potentially be drafted in next year's draft. It might be junior day for Tanner McKee, perhaps his last game with Stanford. So there's a lot on the line in that regard. But let's finish the year with a win. Let's go out with a bang. This reminds me of 2014 Cal as well, where, Cal had Jared Goff, future NFL #1 pick, and you had an opportunity in the Bay Area to end the season on a high note, and BYU did. And then they went to Miami, and stuff happened there. But in that game, show up. Alumni are going to show up, and I hope BYU realizes the opportunity that exists. Despite all the struggles they've had, they can still get 8 wins, beat Stanford, which, by the way, if BYU beats Stanford, last Pac-12 team that BYU has not defeated.
Right.
In the Big 12, BYU's defeated all but 5 at this point, by the way.
And with the exception of Utah, I don't know when BYU's going to play another Pac-12 team unless it's a bowl game.
Might be a sec.
It might be a long time.
Yeah.